Something I didn't realize.
But
So RFK Jr.
the
is is Robert Kennedy's son. Like the Robert Kennedy that's JFK's brother, who was like, I think he was like the attorney general or something when he was president.
okay,
That's it.
you
That's the
didn't
whole
realize that?
plot. No, I
I
had no
might.
idea.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Yeah, I just kind of didn't. I was
Okay.
watching a video about him and
Did
how
you
he's like
know?
did you know that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is his dad is actually Robert F. Kennedy?
He's actually a Kennedy.
It's
Crazy
kind of
enough.
kind of crazy.
Yeah. Um. We did some fucked up stuff. We did some fucked up shit. I actually think. Well, yeah, we
Did
did.
we?
We did because you committed the first sin
What
by
was the first sin?
putting this upon me.
Oh,
The
yes, yeah.
the Doom thing.
Yeah, the Doom
I
yes.
committed the second by subjecting myself to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was hi Kylo. Um this might be the worst thing you've ever done to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
What do you mean is it that bad?
I don't think that was that bad.
Okay. I've been dying to ask.
Yeah.
What did you get to? What part did you get to?
There is a section, probably a little over halfway through the game, where um it's right after you get the BFG, I think. Um Trying to think. And then it has you go into a room. There's like a bunch of guys in front of the room. You get into the room, there's the two flying skulls, and there's just a bunch of shit, and you have to do this whole crazy room, like portals and shit. And
Was
then go ahead.
was there um the portals, was this the first time portals showed up? Or was it
Um I don't remember. It's
okay.
been a while. Um and after you clear the room, you have to go into a different, like, into like a chamber where you have to there's like a laser grid below, and you have to disarm the lasers so you can get into the little container that has the gun in it.
Oh, it's where
Um
you get the BFG.
that yeah, oh yeah, I'm thinking of something else. There's a gun you get. I don't remember what it's called.
That was the BFG.
I don't
You're
think it's
thinking
the
of a different gun
BFG.
though?
I think it's the one
Oh,
that it's like the green one where you shoot it and like there's like laser, like there's like lightning arcing from it.
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that is the BFG because I already had that. I don't remember what it was, but when you're in the room with the lasers, uh, like two elite dudes spawn and they like fucking one shot you. Um, and then
Okay.
if you die, you have to do the whole room over again. And after like 2 or 3 days of trying to do it, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I
Yeah.
stopped.
Yeah. Doom Nightmare Mode, by the way. I don't know if
Yeah,
this is the
yeah.
first, if you watched this episode before the other one, but um yeah. I I I get anything you want to talk about before we get
Before we get
into
into
Doom.
it, do you want to go over like any general thoughts before we get right into it, or
General thoughts?
yeah, like
Like
what do you think about the game? Just in general.
in general?
Yeah, like how do you how does the game feel without going
Okay.
into detail of
Oh, the
what
difficulty?
you've done and how difficult the
Okay,
game was
okay,
or
like
anything like that.
go over my actual thoughts of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, you just your
So,
initial, not initial, just your thoughts, and then we'll move into like your experience with Nightmare Mode and whether you ended up beating it or not.
okay. Doom. I am a Doom fan now, specifically 2016, because I don't know. I looked at the Steam page of the newest one.
Eternal?
Yeah, and I was like, those guys look fucking weird. I don't know if I'm a
What
fan
do
of
you
how
What do
they
you
look.
mean?
Like, um, I call them the beholder guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They like float and shoot at you. They have
I
like
don't
one
know what their
eyeball.
actual names are, but yeah,
Um, they look so weird. And
look the same.
and also the guys that have like they're like the big guys with two guns that
Oh
walk
yeah,
around.
yeah.
They look weird as well. I don't know. Everyone just looks like a little. I okay. I spent I spent a long time
Mhm.
staring at these models, so I got pretty used to them. Um, but I the at first okay, at first I was like, damn, this music is going like crazy,
Yeah.
but I feel like the bass is up too much. It's like a little too bass. It's like distorting everything. But now I think it's like more than maybe not even enough bass. Like to be honest, like
It
it's
does
so
go
good.
so crazy.
The
What is the track called? There's like the track. I don't remember.
theme song. Da da
Yes.
da da
Let
da da
me
da 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 da.
look it up real quick.
Think of this one.
Yes. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that.
it's the theme song.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Da 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 da. It's
Um,
the music is so good. I'm such a Doom music fan now.
it, I'm not even normally into like heavy metal or stuff like that, but the music is so good. It pairs so well with the gameplay. The
It's,
game truly does feel like it feels like crack.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I would say for me it felt like you got like um crack, but someone like mixed it with some like fentanyl or something and you're on
Finlay's
yeah,
crack.
you're like on some a bad trip. You were not expecting some this badass fucking not badass. Well, badass and bad trip at the same time. Um but also okay, so when I was first starting the game, I would like take my time. I would like shoot guys.
Oh,
Um, I would use the pistol like all the time. I would hardly use the shotgun because I needed ammo. I was like, I need to reserve my ammo as much as possible. Uh, I kind of did, but um, by like I'd say a little after I got a little further in the game, like closer to where I stopped. I'd say like maybe like 5 hours before I stopped. I was like, I was not stopping moving. Like I was moving
oh
constantly,
yeah.
and shit. But yeah, this is not a game where you can stand still.
Especially not in the higher difficulties. Like you will
No.
immediately get fucking murdered.
Yeah, you do get one shot
Mhm.
in nightmare mode. I think I the most I could do is get 3 shot. Um,
But like the
yeah,
little
the guys
guys,
like
yeah.
throwing things.
hmm And
Um,
at the start of the game, those guys do one shot.
okay, yeah, yeah. They do. Um, besides that, let's see. Doom guy, I knew he was like silent,
Mhm.
and I knew he was like the badass guy, but I didn't expect him to just like not give a fuck and just like punch shit like
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this elevator will take you up, and he like breaks the button
Yeah.
with his fist. There's one moment where you're supposed to like take out these like capsule things to shut down the energy thing, and the guy talking to you is like he's like, oh yeah, you go do that, and then Doom guy just like punches it and breaks it, and he's like, wait, we kind of that's like our entire company, we kind of need that to make money, don't do that, and then he does it 2 more times.
So
um but yeah, uh what else? The guns are crazy. Fun to use. I loved the upgrades. That was cool. I felt like there was just objectively better paths to go.
yes, yeah.
Um, I
Did you use the burst shotgun at all?
Nah, fuck no.
Yeah, it fucking sucked. It
Okay.
was really bad,
Is
and
that
it
the one you
felt
chose?
no.
Okay.
I chose the grenade launcher, but like I mean I've tried all of the different upgrades and stuff. But it's genuinely so terrible.
Yeah.
Like I didn't find a use
Well,
for it.
I did buy it because at one point I was like, I have all of these upgrade things. There's no point in holding it. Like might as well just spend the thing.
Yeah,
Um, but I never used it. I did accidentally select it a couple times after I'd bought it. Um, killed me.
that is
Or
kind of
got me
annoying
killed.
because it's a little janky the way you have to like you pick between them and stuff.
Yeah, because if you click on it to like look at it, it
Hmm.
selects it
Yeah.
as if um but yeah, when I first started, loaded up the game, got in, and I was like, uh I realized like pretty quickly, like after the first combat, I was like, wait, there's no tutorials. Uh
Oh,
and then when I came like I loaded back the save on my like second play session, it does say no tutorials on
yeah.
nightmare mode. Um
I think that is part of nightmare mode. Yeah.
yeah, it's because of nightmare mode. The other modes have tutorials. Except for like ultra nightmare, but
But yeah,
um
that's just nightmare with permadeath.
oh, that's what that
Yeah,
is?
yeah, it's the same thing. It's nightmare with permadeath. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't, is that possible?
yeah, people have done it.
I did see actually. I looked it up. I was like, there's got to be a pistol only run on YouTube.
Hmm.
There's a pistol only run of Ultra Nightmare.
Yeah,
Someone did. I don't know. That guy's insane. Like I don't know how that guy did it. Shout out to that guy. He's a
yeah. Whoever you are, put
yeah.
it right here.
Why? Why would I? Okay, shout out.
Out of this guy. Put more
Um,
work for him.
uh, it's literally it's just gonna be a picture. I'm just gonna put in a picture. It's not even that hard. Um,
More work. Funny.
uh, but okay, yeah. So you get the pistol. I don't remember exactly when you get the shotgun, but I don't know if it's immediately or what.
I don't
It's
remember.
pretty
You pick it
immediately.
up off the dead guy.
Yeah. Um, I get the shotgun, and the pistol has infinite ammo. The shotgun has like 20. And I saw that. I was like, oh, this is gonna be like my big gun whenever I need to use like kill a big guy. I would whenever I would fight like waves, I would use it maybe twice. I was like, okay, I saved the ammo. I'm doing good. Um,
So
I
funny.
also the way I played this game, I think I mentioned to you, that I don't think I play this game normally because
No.
I can't. I couldn't. Uh, later on, I think I kind of started to, but scrounge every inch of the entire map because I need to survive. I need every bit of ammo, health, armor that I can get. Um, which was pretty useful. Uh, and then also any enemy I see, before I go into an area, I take my pistol and snipe them, and I just clear out the whole area before I go. Because I had to play as safe as possible. Um,
It's so funny because I think that is exactly the wrong. I think that's the only wrong way to play the game.
which one?
Just like slow, like conserving. Like you're playing the game like it's a survival
I
game and
had to.
not
It
like
was.
a super fast paced, like
See,
bombastic, like shoot arena shooter where you're like bouncing between all these enemies and all that. Which is what I love about the game. It's like I'm constantly jumping around. I'm constantly like getting glory kills, but I can't. And it's like, oh, there's a guy next to me. I'm gonna glory kill the guy behind me so I can get away from him, get more ammo, chainsaw this guy. So then I can turn around and kill the big punchy guy and stuff like that. And you're like going slowly. You're like picking off little enemies before
see,
the area.
before the area, yeah, because when I would start the like arena battle, or like start a wave of enemies coming, I would play it like that. But I had to pick everyone off before I went because I they would literally one shot me. Who
Hmm.
it would like I would waste ammo if I didn't do that. Um, which I did like conserving my ammo really paid off. Um, and yeah, so then you get I got the like assault rifle. And that was crazy. When I got that, I was like, oh shit, I'm like balling. Um,
This
and
one has like 60 ammo. What?
I mean, yeah, I was using that one more liberally
Mm-hmm.
than the shotgun. The shotgun was like my big boy. Uh,
A weird way to describe
I
that.
mean, he is. Um, and I don't know. I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, I completed like 2 missions. Um, I was feeling real good. I think I had the explosive shot on the shotgun by
Mm-hmm.
now. Uh, which by the way, eventually because of the challenge, once you fully upgrade the thing, it was like you have to unlock the final tier, you have to do the challenge.
Yeah.
And it was like kill 25 the freak minion, the little goblin guys who throw
Oh,
fire.
the imps or
Yeah,
whatever they're called. Yeah.
yeah, you have to kill like 25 of them with a direct shot with the explosive thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, I did that. But then because of that, every time I saw them, that was the most efficient way to kill them in my head was with the that explosive shot. And then that was like how all of it went. Whenever it was like the final unlock tier was like kill this specific guy this specific way. That would be the way to kill him in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Um but I was feeling good. I had like 2 missions done. I was like, I'm probably like it's taken like quite a while. I'm probably like halfway through the game. And then
So
and then um I I go to hell. And I'm like, oh, this is like the end of the game. Oh my god, I can't believe Austin didn't get this far. Like I could see why, because this is fucked up. But I'm here. I'm like doing it. Um bring in my comically large.
make sure to get it. Make sure to get it in frame. Jesus Christ, dude! I can't hear it, but it is crazy sounding.
It's a water bomb. A little water bomb. Um yeah, so I got to hell. I was like, this is like the end of the game. This is crazy. The music, it's like more vocal, like choiry,
Mm-hmm.
when you get to hell, which is so cool. Excuse me.
Oh, there's a burper.
Yeah. And this is when like new enemies start showing up. Oh, by the way, so you know the oh my god, spread out. Um, you know the guys who are like buff and towards the end of the game, you know they're like medium sized, but
Yeah,
at the beginning of the game they're
they're
giant
massive. Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking.
When they showed up, I was like, oh, these guys are like the the hardest enemy probably. Uh, no, I got to hell and there was like the beholder guys.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like the guys that have the giant big guys with the guns on their
yeah,
hands.
yeah. The poison variant of those are the
Awful,
worst.
so bad.
Um, and
I've heard is when they blow up their feet and you just get fucked. Like they
oh,
just
like
make
when
like a
you're
giant
close.
AoE. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I usually didn't get close to them unless I did a specific combo, but well, um, yeah, I was like getting through hell. There was like the backstory of Doom Guy that was they were reading off. Doom Guy sounds like this crazy mythical god guy.
Yeah.
Makes sense, I guess. Um,
He's like the demon version of like Satan. Like
demon version of
well
Satan.
well like
Oh, two
like it's like
demons.
yes, it's he is like the scariest thing to the demon population.
Yeah,
He is like it would be like, oh, Satan is like the most evil thing ever, but that's Doom Guy to the demons.
yeah. Kind of like Denji. Wonder if Denji was. Oh my god! Hang on, Chainsaw Man spoilers. I wonder if Pochita was based off of like Doom Guy in that sense. of like, you know, hell and
I'm like,
being the scariest thing to devils. I'm sure there's got to be
I mean,
some
I'm sure it's
inspiration.
there somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
It's hard to know because it's hard to no like direct comparison. There's no like direct reference to
I
like
mean, yeah,
Doom
but
Guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some amount of inspiration.
yeah. Um. So yeah, got to hell. I think I got out of hell. I don't remember what I did the that time I went to hell. Um. But then I got back and I was like, okay, this is the last mission. And then I got to the next mission and I was like, this is the last mission. And I kept doing that until I looked up how many missions there were.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, I was one over halfway at that point. I was like, there's no, I actually don't know if this is possible. Because, a little bit later, it got, like, the difficulty felt like it went from, like, 60 to 100, like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I actually don't know if this is possible. Um, but, I also got the, like, bubble gun, the bloop, 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 bloop.
The plasma gun.
Yeah. Amazing, sort of.
It feels so goofy when
Yeah,
you use.
yeah. I barely used it to, um, like as an actual. I only used it to like secondary thing, really. Which one did you get?
The stun ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the better thing. I
The AoE one does a lot of damage,
I
so it's
originally,
pretty good.
yeah, originally did the AOE, and then I got the next thing where it was like the the amount of charge because you like shoot them and you charge up the thing,
Mm,
and then it was like increased. I
good.
popped my ankle.
Uh,
It was, but the upgrade was like increase the amount of charge you get per shot or whatever. Um, and I got it, hit the right click, and I exploded. Like my character did the AoE, and then the guy next to me went, "Blop," and I died. And I was like, this is the worst fucking upgrade. Because I purposely got next to him because like
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna blow his shit up.
yeah, no. No. So I found out you can't refund it.
No
I
refund.
wasted yeah. I wasted that. I eventually got the stun, and that's just better.
Mhm. It makes doing certain things a lot easier. Like if you're close to one of the big guys, or if he's like running at you, just stun him and get further away. And it'll be
Oh,
easier to kill him.
what I would do is stun
Mhm.
them, get my shotgun, and go poof, poof, poof. Um, and right in his
That
fucking gut.
works, yeah.
Yeah, they usually would die immediately. Um, I also stun thing. I would sometimes use the regular plasma bubbles because then I could actually hit them.
Yeah.
Uh, and I quickly found out, not at this point, like earlier on, but the glory kills guarantees health. So
Yeah.
you like always want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure a tutorial would have said that.
Yeah.
Didn't I had to learn everything.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I think it also gives you a little bit of ammo.
Oh, not nightmare.
Oh,
There's like,
doesn't I might be thinking of something.
well, there's like it feels like a 2% chance for it to happen. In nightmare at least. Um, and then also the chainsaw, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Free ammo. You get like they drop a shit ton of ammo. But I used it, I think, a total of 3 or 4 times because I couldn't get. So one of my few complaints of this game, when you do a glory kill
Mm-hmm.
or the chainsaw, there are no iframes when you come out.
No, you
So
instantly die. Yeah.
yes, so that would happen to me a lot. So the chainsaw was like, I'm just not gonna use it because I would use it sometimes. Like, um, there were these bull guys who would charge at me, and sometimes where I couldn't like jump over them or something. I would just chainsaw, and you can like interrupt their
Mm-hmm.
charge. Um, but
I didn't know that.
oh
Actually, yeah, no,
yeah,
I didn't
you
know.
don't take damage, and you
Crazy.
um, but Yeah, I wouldn't. I couldn't. I would only use it on a guy if I needed ammo and he was alone, and like that was the only guy around. Because if I got hit once, uh, my like 10 minutes of scrounging completely voided.
Yeah.
Because I would like they like to hide secret areas. Like you jump on a box and then it's like above you.
Mhm.
I would jump on boxes, look around all over the place. Um, I still didn't find every secret, so uh, not the most efficient. But I got like I would usually get like some armor and health somewhat full. Uh, but I think if I didn't do that, I would actually this would be impossible if I didn't scrounge.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, there was the bull guys, boulders. I think if I didn't deal with them immediately, the skull guys
Stop that.
uh were the worst.
They one shot you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I figured out just like any amount of charge on the pistol and you just shoot them and they die.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. I'm trying to think was the worst. Honestly, I think it was the gremlins who throw the fireballs. I think they were the
They're the
worst.
worst, really? Hey,
What?
you stop that.
Um, who's the worst? Who's your least favorite? Is it the bowl guys?
It's hard because those guys are bad. I didn't think it's honestly the skulls, maybe. Because, like, if. Because I would run around and, like, do things really fast. So I would go through an area like it's a puzzle. Like, I would be like, okay, this is where this spawns, this is where this spawns. And if I didn't immediately take care of. Okay. If I didn't immediately take care of the skulls, they would randomly kill me.
Okay.
Like where I stopped, I had to run into the room, run directly to where a skull spawns, take it out, and then do like, and then turn around and figure out how to deal with the enemies behind me.
Okay. Um, yeah, they were honestly the skulls were never that bad for me because I would clear them out immediately because they would usually be the first guys there.
Mm,
So I'd just clear them out.
yeah.
Um, and then there was like one time in the of what I played, where they spawned like mid fight, and I had to deal with. Well, besides that, it was fine. Um, I think the little guys throwing fire were the worst because they were really good at it. First of all, they would hit me. They would.
They would the guys that were throwing things at me would actually hit me.
I mean, yeah, they programmed them pretty well. And everything essentially one shot me or two shot me. So them hitting me would just cause me the same amount of grief as anyone else hitting me. Except for there were a couple times like when the bull guys got introduced.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. The summoner was my least favorite.
What was that?
It's the one. It's the lanky lady that like throws waves on the ground.
Oh, she was fine for me.
Fair
Because I had like a pretty efficient method of dealing with her. I got the rocket launcher
Mm-hmm.
with the lock on.
Yeah. You would
Um,
just go. "Brrr."
yeah, and then she would be glory killable.
Oh,
Just
okay.
run
Yeah,
up.
that makes sense.
Uh, there were some points where I was like, this is genuinely impossible. And if you'd like to know one of them, uh, there's a part where you get to a laboratory, um, later in the game, and it's the first time there's portals. There's one on the bottom and the top, and I I don't know how many times I did this. This is right after you get the BFG. Uh,
This is around where I stopped my nightmare.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, right after you get it, there's like insane amount of waves. I had to do this setup every time. So what you do is you walk down this corridor, and there's a horde of zombies.
This is exactly where I stopped.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
this is
yeah,
exactly where I stopped.
yeah. So there's a horde of zombies. I think two bull guys.
Yes.
Um, and there's like the exploding zombie guys.
Mm.
I would shoot them. They would kill some of the guys, the zombie guys. It didn't really matter because the bulls would just mow them down anyway. Um, so I would one bull guy would charge in. I would jump over him, shoot him twice in the back with the super shotgun. That would kill him. And then the other guy would I would do the same thing with the other one. And then there were four spots where you get armor. So I go to the ramp, one ramp, get armor. Go to the other side, get the armor. Kill the skull guys. You go to the center, you kill that skull guy, and then three more spawn that are not on you. You have to go around, kill
Mm-hmm.
them, and then I go get the armor. I go upstairs, get the two on the ramp, and then I'm ready. I had to do that every single time. Um, and oh my god, I this was the point. Maybe before this, but this is where I remember just like it was just pure chaos. Like I just had to jump around and just shoot anything I saw as soon as I saw it. I couldn't think about like, oh, what am I gonna? Because before this point, or relatively before it, I was like thinking like I can use this gun because I haven't used that much of that ammo. Um, but now I was just like shotgun in your face, fucking rocket launcher to this guy. And you know what? It actually worked out because I started getting more ammo. Because I was scared I would run out and
Mm.
need it. Um, and I the first time I did it, this was after like I don't even probably in the 30s of attempts. I killed all of them, and then it's like the doors. There's like some dormitory doors that open, and then there's like a button that you can press. It was like, okay, I'm gonna go loot everything before I press this button, like I normally do. So I went and got the med packs. There was like some ammo, nothing too crazy. And uh there's like some guy that tries to kill me. I'm like, okay, of course I do that. Um and then I press the button and it's like emergency lockdown thing. And then um it makes the room you just fought in like half the size it was. And then two of the giant demon guys, the buff
Yeah.
guys,
Yes.
spawn.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my god." And then I died to them, but I was like, "Okay, but at least I got past the last part." And then I respawn and
Yeah.
it's you have to kill the
You have
zombie
to do
wait.
the you have to do the room again.
You
Yeah.
have to do
That's where I stopped because I got to that point. I was out of like everything. I was 1 HP. They spawn in, and I'm like, what the fuck? Immediately die. It puts me back outside the room. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't want to experience this any longer. I'm gonna go do something else.
you did one attempt or like you got to them once and then you like
Yeah,
fuck that.
yeah.
Fair. Yeah, it was like another 10 attempts. I got to them and I was like, fuck it. I shot the BFG at one of them and they both exploded. And I
Mm.
was like, I wanted to cry so bad. But I got past them. Um, so I officially got further than you.
You did, yeah.
Um, and I was after this, we talked about how like kind of relatively you were like you have to do this like these two rooms. There's no save points. Like that sounds awful. I hope I don't have to do that. I
Mm-hmm.
hope I've already done it. Luckily, I had.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't really do. You, I don't really remember what happens next. You go to hell again, which I'm not gonna lie. So the last time you go to hell, or like the second or third time, um, you it's incredibly easy compared to what just came prior,
Mm.
in my opinion. Um, I was Once I got to hell and I saw how easy it was, I was like, thank God, the entire game is not like the fucking laboratory. Um, so got to hell, did that. There's like some puzzles and shit. Nothing too crazy. Um, oh, I did the runes challenges.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
had I don't remember what the first thing was, but the second thing um was it was actually you on your second jump you got more air control.
Oh yes, yeah.
And then I got that upgraded, and you get air control on the first jump and the
Hmm.
second jump, which was actually so fucking insane. I did not realize how crazy it would be.
Yes, yeah.
Um, that was like a necessary thing. And the other thing was really good. I don't know what it was. Um, it was a hard game that you did.
Yeah, yeah,
I just want to know before I continue.
yeah.
My second or third after this boss that I did. Uh, where do you think I stopped?
I think you beat the game.
You think I beat the
I think
game?
you beat the
I
game,
think I
yeah.
beat the game. Yeah.
Because the way you've been talking is like that you beat the game.
You
So
think I've beaten the game?
I think you beat the game.
Okay. Um, the super shotgun was like actually a necessity.
Oh, it's so good. It feels so
It's
good to
it's
use.
so good. I didn't realize how crazy it would be, and it just like it doesn't take extra ammo or anything.
I think it does take extra. Does it not?
No,
Oh
it's just
wow.
one. I also got the upgrade for it. I got it fully upgrade where it had two shots before you reload.
Hmm.
So good as well, because I was able to just like kill the bull guys by going doop doop. I would also when I would freeze them, I would like freeze the big demon guys. Are they called elites? What it is?
I don't. All of them have different names. I don't know what any of the names are.
Okay. Well, the red like demon guys that are crazy.
Yeah, the big giant ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I would freeze them, shoot them twice in the face with the super shotgun. Reload, shoot them once or I think twice more, and then they would die.
Right.
Yeah,
And the super shotgun does so much damage, so they just have so much health. It's
yeah,
so crazy.
yeah. The fucking like lanky guys who like fly around with
Oh
jetpacks.
yeah, those guys.
Yeah, they would. I wouldn't use the freeze thing usually. I would just walk up, shoot them twice with the the double pumper,
Hmm.
and I'd be able to glory kill them. That was a pretty crazy combo. That the freeze, the rocket launcher, and the grenade launcher on the shotgun were like my thing, my main things, and then the sniper shot. But the rest were kind of I hardly use them. I think the assault rifle I used the least. It was like everything else kind of just did its job better. Um,
That's fair. Sometimes I would use like the missiles on like the shield guys because it would like pop their shields pretty easily.
okay. I fucking hated those guys, by the way. Oh my god. I wish I knew that because that I didn't try that. But I would like complete a room and then there'd be one of those fuckers left. And when I first saw them, first few times I saw them, I would try to like dodge their it's fine, you weren't talking, so I would try to dodge their shots. You can't unless you hide behind something. So they just go do do do, and then I would die. Um, I would but eventually I was just like fuck it, and I would just start shooting rocket launchers at them, like at their feet,
So funny.
because they were like the most lethal thing to my playthrough.
Insane. Another thing you can do is you can shoot the grenade behind them, and that'll usually like put them in glory kill.
Probably not in my. It took like 3 rocket shots at their feet.
You're also shooting. Oh, like are you shooting behind them?
Yeah, it was like right here.
Oh, okay, like past the shield
Yeah.
though. Maybe it wasn't one. It was like a couple, but
Okay.
I didn't find those guys hard.
Fuck those.
I get a lot of things mixed up between Doom and Doom Eternal because like
Fair.
they are both Doom, so I don't remember what I don't have them separated in my mind. It's all
Okay.
like one big game with a couple the couple little changes.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Fair. So those two rooms were the worst. Uh. The the like evil lady. You fight her, and she turns into a spider, and that's weird. Um. And I was fighting her. My strat was to just use the because she has the one spot where you can or the weak spot is like her brain. Uh and I was just like she like does she like shoots it to show you whatever. But I would just charge up the sniper shot and just shoot it and it did like decent damage. She never hit me really. And I had like so much ammo. I got her to like a third health from just doing that and then I ran out of ammo. And I started using like the minigun. And then I was like, wait, I have the BFG, and I shot her like twice, and she died. And that I beat the game.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
that's what I figured.
yeah. So, I'm sad that there's no achievement for beating it on Nightmare. It's like all clumped together.
Yeah.
But, um, I did. Uh, I do have. I did take a screenshot. I didn't. I forgot to bring it, but it is proof. It says, it's my loaded save, and it says, game beaten on it or whatever. So, uh,
Yeah, I figured I'm not gonna lie. You were like, I'm done, and I went and I looked at your cheat.
you did? Why did you do that?
I
What the fuck?
I because I had to prepare myself mentally for the challenge.
That's cheating. You
I won't do it
cheated.
in the future. I You said that, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm going to get fucked." And then I had to prep myself for that.
What the fuck? That's
Yeah.
goddamn. The reveal was supposed to be right here.
Well. Here's the thing. Like, I was hoping and praying to whatever God would listen that you played Nightmare to a certain point,
Mm-hmm.
were like, "Fuck this," and then swapped to a lower difficulty. Um,
Oh,
because it is all clumped together,
yeah.
and I was like, maybe it's that. Please be that. But
No.
I did know that you beat the game, and I do apologize, but also I did not have the mental fortitude to like sit and wait for the reveal.
Whether I beat it?
Yeah,
Okay.
whether or not I was gonna have to do a fucking punishment. Stormed off.
I just want you to see the game completed
Yeah.
Nightmare.
I
Just
mean, I believed you.
yeah,
I
no,
didn't
no,
think you would lie about
just
that.
to show you. Uh,
Yeah, I
there's my
believed you.
proof.
I didn't
Yeah, yeah,
think that you would lie about that.
yeah. But I didn't swap the difficulty uh at all. I don't even know if it would change on this. I'm sure it would. It'd be like beaten on normal. Like if I change
Well,
it,
yeah, it because it said the difficulty on there.
yeah, yeah. But like if I changed it to normal and then swapped it back to Nightmare towards the end.
I don't I don't know if you can change the difficulty mid
Oh,
thing.
like back to the.
Yeah, I think you have to. You start at a difficulty and you have to beat the game at that difficulty.
Okay.
I was thinking like hopefully you would go
Oh, and then
play,
restart the game.
yeah, play it on my Nightmare to a point and be like, this is too hard. Fuck this. Replay the game on a lower difficulty and then
Okay.
just be done with it.
I think in that situation, if I didn't beat Nightmare and then I didn't beat the game as well, that'd be two punishments.
Yeah, yeah. So I was assuming I was assuming you had beaten the game. I just didn't know on what difficulty.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I did it. Pretty
Unfortunately
fun
for
game.
me,
Yeah.
um, I think Doom is such a good game. Just the way it feels to move and kill things is so good. It has irreparably
Irreparably?
irreparably
Yeah,
changed how I play FPS games.
I know.
Um,
I see. I know how you play them. And you've said that your brain is broken and you just want to move and jump
yeah,
whenever you play.
yes.
And now I see where you got it. While I was playing, I was like, oh, this is where.
Yeah, like in everything, I'm jumping around. Whether we're playing Overwatch or not tac shooters, of course, not like CS:GO and stuff, but like any game where jumping does not impose a movement penalty, I'm doing it all the time. I'm like timing my jumps and like doing like the weird little rhythm thing. That's what I did in Doom. I would like jump around and I would like time my jumps as soon as I hit the ground and to keep my momentum, and the game just feels so good. Like again, like um just felt like crack. It's just like everything about it feels so fluid and fast paced. Um I just like the game so much, and that's why I had you play it.
Yeah. What do you think you'd rate it?
Rate it. Oh, game really good. Um, we're doing the ratings right now.
We do them after we talk about them usually. Yeah.
Yeah. Are we? That's from. Are we
Yeah.
done? Are we closing
I
the
think
book?
we're
Okay. 96.
96. Wow.
96. Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. Um, think I'll give this a 90.
90 flat.
No iframes on Glory Kill. Uh,
It matters less in the in the easier
yeah,
difficulties.
yeah. The game was incredibly hard. That affected my
Yeah.
um. This
Which is my hesitation for picking like having you do that challenge
yeah, for the
was I knew it would change your perspective on the game.
yeah.
But I figured it would be more interesting if I imposed this challenge on you.
I think this is the hardest thing I've ever done, like in a video game.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Um, but I did it. Um, Doom fan now. Uh,
I do recommend you play Eternal. Eternal is a really good game.
okay. I have a bunch of. It'll be on the list, I guess, of stuff I gotta play. I got like Steam. I've got like 30 games I have to play. Um, yeah. So be about a 93 on total. Crazy.
That's fun. I think
That's that's our on our second rank there.
is it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's 95 to
Oh
100 and
yeah,
then
that's true. Yeah, that's how we. It could be 95 and up, broken up.
yeah, yeah.
What do we have at the top right now? Is it? Oh, it's
Disco,
Armored Core. Armored Core's.
Disco and Armored Core, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did you rate Disco again?
100?
Oh, mine was 95.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But
I think my Armored Core was like 99.
you're 98 and I was a
98.
97.
Okay.
So Armored Core is number one right now, followed by
Yeah,
Disco.
yeah. Um, yeah, Doom's pretty good. Speaking of Doom and like kind of on the same how's
My
Madoka?
um I before I give my thoughts, I'll give my hesitation as to why I never watched it.
Hmm.
Um I've been an anime fan for a long time, since like middle school. I've gone through all the different eras of this shit. Uh, Madoka was one that was on my radar because it was one of the ones that everyone was talking about. It was like, oh, this is something crazy. It's not what you think it is. It's this, that, and the other. But my perception of it was like, I knew that it was a magical girl show, but with a twist. And I thought the twist was it was like weird, like torture porn. I thought it was
Oh.
like,
Oh, like it would get like weird fucked up to the point like kind of like Made in Abyss, like where it's like
yeah, like fucked up to the point of like it's fucked up for no reason other than, hey, look how fucked up this is. That's what I thought it was, because I thought I remembered, because I had seen the scene with mommy.
oh,
Where she dies.
yeah.
Like I'd already seen that. I saw that a long time ago. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, here it is. I think it's like, oh yeah, it's all fine and dandy until episode 3. Episode 3 was when it gets fucked up. I knew that going in. I had seen that before. Not shocking. Um, but lost my train of thought.
Good.
I thought it was like, oh, that's right. I thought I remembered seeing a picture of Sayaka being like chained up in like a dungeon or
Oh,
something, and she was like, Madoka, you gotta fucking save me. I thought I remember seeing that. I think it was something else with a similar art style,
okay.
or something else entirely. So I thought it was just like weird, fucked up like bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So I never ended up watching it. And now I have watched it, and I regret that I never ended up seeing it. I
Yeah,
think I think it is genuinely one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
isn't it? It's fucking amazing.
Like every time I'm like, all right, I got it. I know what's going on.
Mhm.
The show punches me in the face and is like, you don't know shit,
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
um because I knew that, and the whole time um QB was like, hey, you got a magical girl, gotta do it
Hmm.
right now. It was like, hey, there's trouble, make a contract with me. And the whole time I was like, this is Satan. This is a devil. This guy is from hell and he's trying to do something evil.
Hmm.
I was like, vibes are off. This guy, there's something fucked up going on with this guy. So I wasn't surprised when the reveal happened. It was like, oh yeah, I I take your soul and I put it in this box,
Hmm.
and then you're basically destined to become a witch, and like
Yeah.
that's like the whole thing. It was like I was not surprised when that happened. It is a crazy like concept though. It's like
Hmm.
this being from outer space has the ability to grant wishes. Weird,
Yeah.
okay, but it's gonna seal your soul away, and you're destined to, how do they phrase it? It's like the amount of despair will equal the amount of like joy you got from it or something like that.
You're, um, yeah. It's something like that. I don't remember. Is it like the the more powerful you are, the more the stronger witch you'll become.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, there
Yeah.
is that, but there's also like the way you become a witch is by you the amount of despair you'll get is equal to the amount of like
Joy from the
joy you
wish.
got from the wish, or
Okay.
like it's something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
like when you become a witch, that's what happens. um crazy idea. All of the fight scenes, I was like sitting there, I was like, I kind of wish there was more fight scenes because they're so cool. Like
Yeah.
the way they're animated is so sick.
Yeah, and all their styles are so cool. Like
Yeah,
mommy with the
just
guns.
guns, fucking giant massive guns for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Saika has her swords.
What did the redhead girl use?
Kyoko has like spears,
Mm.
but her spear is also like a staff with like chains in it or something.
Yeah.
I didn't really it was cool. Didn't get it. Um Super cool. And then Madoka had her like she's like a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see much of it.
Yeah. What to me, watching it the whole time, the intro, the outro, you see her as a magical girl.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, it's gonna happen like soon. But no, it's the last like episode,
Yeah.
basically.
I think it is fucked up. I remember because you watch the intro, and it's like at the end it's Sayaka, Madoka, Mami are all on a tower as magical girls, and it's like that never happens in the
No,
timeline that we see.
no, they're all
That
dead.
yeah, they're all like, Mami dies way before Madoka becomes a magical girl. Sayaka dies, well Sayaka becomes a magical girl after mommy dies, and then Saika dies before Madoka becomes a magical girl. Um, but I'm guessing that's a different timeline because they do hang out. Like all of them are magical girls in a different timeline.
Yeah.
Um, Also a crazy thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like weird timeline manipulation and
yeah,
shit.
that girl, her power is insane. And she
Yeah, yeah. Because yeah, it was like Akemi, she like there's this what is he? There's this witch that's gonna attack
Mm.
like
It's like the Doomsday Witch.
yeah, yeah. It's where it's like they're gonna come and it's destined that the magical girls are going to uh what is it? It's like someone's going to it's like whoever goes to fight it will like become a witch. And
Yeah.
it's usually Madoka. Madoka fights it like he fights it with mommy in like the first timeline when Akemi like before Akemi becomes a magical girl. And then Madoka goes, fights it, and then she like is about to die but becomes a witch, or is it I don't
There's
know.
so many times.
There's a lot of different timelines where different things happen, and then
I,
like
one of the crazy ones to me was like Madoka beats it and then kind of takes the place of it where she becomes a witch even stronger than that one and then
yeah,
just
yeah,
destroys the world
yeah,
anyway.
it's super fucked up. And then like the one after that, she's like, Akemi explains to Madoka what's gonna happen, and Madoka's like, literally kill me. Like I don't want to become a witch. Shoot my soul gem and kill me.
Yeah.
So we see Akemi shoot her soul gem with a gun.
Yeah.
Um and she fucking dies before Akemi goes back in time to try over again. And it's so like the whole time it's like holy shit. And before we learn any of this, she's like super cold and like standoffish and
Yeah.
like kind of like she seems kind of fucked up. It's like this like emotionless like crazy bitch that's like trying to kill QB, which is like the little cat thing that's traveling around with them, making them magical girls.
Yeah, there's one time where she like fills him with bullets and he's just dead.
Oh yeah, she stops time because Monika's about to do it, like about to make the contract. She stops time to shoot him like 8 times and kill him before
Mhm.
they can go off.
Yeah. Insane. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again actually. A little quickie. Yeah. Crazy.
It is so crazy. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. The way they do outros is fucking evil. It's so evil. After there's the first 2 episodes. The outro is like completely normal. It's like happy and stuff. The third one, it is like incredibly dark. And then the one after because one of the characters uh, her wish when she becomes a magical girl is to like save her childhood friend that she's like in love with. Um, she does that, and then a bunch of fucked up shit happens. Her best friend like professes her love to the guy, and she ends up uh, like she ends up becoming a witch. And one of the characters Kyoko has she sacrifices herself to save Kimmy and Madoka, killing both her and Sayaka.
Yeah.
Um, and the whole time, like they're trying to get to Sayaka and like trying to be like, "Hey, it's us, please come back." And it gets to the point where like they have to leave, and Kyoko's like, I won't let you be alone. Like we're gonna go together." And then I'm like, just tears. And then Kyoko like kills both of them, herself and Sayaka. And the outro immediately after that happened is like a picture of Sayaka like drowning, and Kyoko's going to like hug her, and it's like, fuck you, man. Like immediately after, like there's no way.
Yeah.
Like I saw that, I was like, fucking Christ, man,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I knew that the the blue one
Sayaka, yeah.
she would probably be one of your favorites. Um
She wasn't necessarily like a favorite of mine. It's just
okay.
like her whole arc as a character was very sad. It was
Yeah.
very sad.
Yeah. Yeah, cuz she like gave up her life for the wish, and then the guy just like kind of shunned. He was like what was at one point he kind of just like pushed her away, right? As well? Or
I'm not really.
was I just
She
conflating the
I think before she made the wish, he was like, "Are you here to torture me?"
Oh
Then he
yeah.
like smashes the player, and then she makes the wish, he gets better. But then she never approaches him after that
Yeah,
because
okay.
she's too scared. And then her best friend is like, "I love this person and have for a while. I'm gonna profess my love to them.
Yeah.
You need to do something or I'm gonna do it." And then she doesn't and ends up like becoming a witch, and it's like incredibly sad. Um and the art for the witches, like
Oh my god.
like all the arenas change and stuff like that depending on like what like like dark emotion they are and
Mhm.
stuff. It looks incredibly cool, and the art style changes and stuff.
Did you like had you seen I guess cuz you saw the mommy scene, but before that, like besides that, had you seen like any of how different the witches stuff is?
No. I had only
Okay.
seen the part where
The thing
she
bites.
shoots it. Yeah, she shoots it. It like pops its head out and then kills her.
Okay.
That's the only part I did see.
Isn't it great? Like it complete the art style like swaps and stuff.
Yeah, it
Different.
is so crazy.
It,
I was part of like the wanting more fight scenes was I wanted more of that.
oh,
Like I
the
wanted,
yeah,
yeah, because it's like it was probably so expensive.
yeah,
Probably
yeah.
where a lot of the budget went. Definitely where a lot of the budget went because there were scenes of just like characters talking where it kind of looked like shit. It was cut like shit because it was like they were reusing the same like 3 or 4 scenes.
Mhm.
That's what they do a lot of times. It's not a big deal, but it did not look very good. But after you get into like the shit, it makes a lot of sense as to why some scenes are a little worse than others.
Yeah. Um. Also, the music. The one song. Whoa.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking.
Yeah, that one's so good.
Punch the mic again by accident. Oops.
You do it. You do it. I do it. Um.
I was not expecting the show to be like that at all. It's the first time in honestly a long time where I've watched a show, definitely an anime, where I didn't want to stop watching it. I watched the first 3 episodes. I was kind of like, yeah, okay, fine. But then I get to episode like 5, I think it was, and it's like 1 in the morning, and I can't stop watching.
Yeah.
Like I need to go to bed because I work in the morning. I couldn't stop watching it, so I watched up until episode like 10, I think it was, or 9. I watched like 4 more episodes. It's like 2:30, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed.
Wow. I didn't expect you to like it that much.
It was so good. I didn't think I was gonna
Mm.
like it that much either. I didn't expect anything really. I didn't know anything about the show,
Mm.
even though I thought I knew. I thought I knew more, but I didn't know anything.
I'm curious. What were your thoughts when you saw what I put?
I was like fucking like, god damn it, this shit is weird. I
I'm gonna
put
watch
on
a weird
Yeah,
show.
it's like I'm gonna be made to watch some like weird gory bullshit. Which is why I had the reaction I did. It was pretty. Part of it was a joke, but it was kind of genuine. Where I was like, "Fuck, I've been putting it on for so long.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird shit." Like, I'm not a fan of horror for
Hmm.
like various reasons. I thought it was like more horror-y, more like gory, more
Shock and
yeah, stuff like that. I was gonna be more like that, but it wasn't like that at all. I was pleasantly surprised.
yeah, yeah. I would say my suggestions, my demands so far have been pretty fire.
Yeah,
We got,
yeah.
I'm 3 for 3. It might end after this one, but
After like this next one.
what in that briefcase, yeah, might end after that. But
Mm,
3 for 3, you don't land them all, but at least I had a pretty good run. Um,
damn it. I picked something specifically that I liked this
mhm,
time because I wanted um like for what's in the briefcase now
yeah,
specifically that I liked because I didn't want to give you something bad after you had given me Madoka
yeah, and
because
Armored Core.
I like Madoka so much.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome. Um, yeah, I like that thing. I like what I gave you as well.
But I'm not gonna like it. Is that what it is?
You know, you'll make
Yeah.
it
Mm-hmm.
unless you want to do a punishment. Um,
Feeling I know what it is.
do you?
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think you do. But
Okay.
uh, any more you want to talk about Madoka?
I think I touched on everything that I wanted to talk about. It's not very long. It's
No,
it's
it's
12 episodes. They're like fucking, like anime episodes. They're like 20 minutes if
mhm,
that. But like after the third episodes, it's nothing but gas.
mhm.
It's nothing but like
Once it kicks off.
yeah, um it is kind of crazy. It doesn't miss a single time, I don't think. Not a single there's a couple scenes where it's like this is kind of cringe, not gonna lie. But it is like 20 it came out in 2011
Yeah, yeah.
and it's like a magical girl show. So
Mhm.
I'll give it a bit of slack. It's
Yeah,
like it's okay. We're
probably should.
okay.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna come out and say it. Mo the I was rooting for Madoka to just make the wish. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no, no.
I was, but then I started, when the timeline thing came in, I was like, maybe it's bad because like, and then the witch thing got revealed, and it's
Mhm.
like the witch thing got revealed before, and I was like, okay, maybe not. But yeah, I was kind of, the little cynical part of me was like, Madoka, just make the wish. You're gonna be strong. Everyone's saying you're gonna be strong.
No. Like
Um,
well part of that is like I was thinking he was just fucking lying.
oh, just to get
Uh
her.
yeah, just to get her to do
Oh,
it.
I was like, I I knew he was probably like manipulative because he was like wanting, really pursuing girls to become magical girls.
Weird.
Yeah, I was
Weird
like,
thing to do.
I wonder what the motivation is, but I was like, no, he's definitely telling the truth about Madoka. Um, and he was.
It was, yeah.
Um,
Ending
um,
was crazy.
yeah, where she fuck, what did she do?
So she wished for witches to never be
Mhm,
born.
yeah,
So instead of like magical girls becoming witches, they disappear when they run out of magic.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. Which is really cool. I'm curious. There's a few other Madoka things. There's like a movie.
Okay, I did look this up. The first two movies are recaps of the show. It's just
Oh,
the show split in two parts. But the third movie is its own like thing, like a
yeah.
continuation, I believe.
I am hesitant to watch it. The show, I think, is so good.
Mhm.
I'm worried that, and it had such a good conclusion. So I am worried uh that it would stain that a little. But
That's fair. I do think because the last thing we see is Akemi fighting like what took the place of witches, which is like these ghouls.
yeah,
Um, she has like Madoka's like powers as like a magical girl. She has the bow.
mm.
I saw that I was like,
You
fuck.
think Madoka?
No, I was like that is incredibly sweet.
Oh, oh, oh.
Like she ended up having the powers of Madoka, like her weapon, um, in place of Madoka.
Okay, yeah. Well, we exhausted our thoughts on Madoka.
I think so. Again, like the show is very short.
It is. I feel bad because we talked about Doom for like an hour and this one
Yeah.
for about 20-ish minutes, but
30 minutes maybe.
I mean,
The show isn't very long, and
no,
it's just like we gush about something for so long.
where it gets repetitive, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, we've hit everything.
Yep.
We've talked about all of the. We might be missing like a couple of things, a couple like smaller things, but yeah, I think I've hit all of the points I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
Rating? I think if you want me to go first, because you've been going first.
Yeah, you go first.
I 97. What I'll give it.
98.
God damn. That might be our highest rated. 97 and a half. What would you give Armored Core?
97. You gave it. It's the same as
Okay,
Armored.
yeah, it's the same.
It's the same as
Wow,
Armored Core.
tying Armored
think-
Core.
It's one of the best anime I've ever watched. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also watched a lot of bad anime.
Yeah. Wow. Madoka among the greats. And you see why I was hyped when the magical girl class in the
I understand now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I want to help you
Yeah,
do that.
you might be able to help me now.
Yeah, I'll be able to help you do that now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was to be honest some slight motivation on the Madoka thing.
Oh, yeah,
So,
the D&D class. Yeah.
I
mean, we do have to finish making your character by Thursday. So,
yeah. How that goes. But anyway, I think there's something here for you, Austin.
yeah, there is. Okay.
So you will allow me
Swear to God.
So, to explain the jar.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory as well, but in case it isn't obvious, Austin and I give each other demands, and if we cannot complete the demands that we are given, we have to take a punishment. And Austin also made a deal last episode that if I beat Nightmare Mode on Doom, he would take a punishment.
I did, yeah.
And if I didn't, I would take a punishment. And here we are, me beating Nightmare Mode, and him being the first one to dip his hand in the pot of hell. So,
This
go
will
ahead.
spell mine do.
All right, don't look. Just what is it? Is that my handwriting?
Not, no.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, I know. I fucking damn it.
You want to go ahead and read this one out?
Make a meal with a recipe from ChatGPT.
Okay, this could be bad. I don't know.
Very, very bad.
Okay.
I don't know how we're gonna set this up.
I don't know. I've never used Chat GPT. I don't know how to.
I have.
Okay.
We'll set it up. We'll get the ingredients and
Okay.
we'll find a time to do this and we'll record it.
Okay. But the implication here is that you have to eat it, right? Are you?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you the one who has to eat? What's the punishment here?
So I'll have to ask ChatGPT for a recipe. I'll have to make it, follow all of its directions,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of how wrong they are.
Okay.
And I will have to eat whatever the result is.
Okay. All right.
I could give myself food poisoning. I think that's the punishment.
See, I don't know if it could. I don't know if it could be that bad. There's so many recipes online. I feel like it would be pretty accurate.
I've seen someone try to do this, and it ended up being very bad.
Okay,
So,
then I have some more optimism here.
yeah,
makes sense.
I stole this idea
Okay.
from someone else. So,
All right.
and it ended up very bad.
Well,
Very,
I'm
very bad.
excited. I'm excited to see this. So that's your punishment.
My punishment, yes.
That's the jar. Uh, and those are our demands up in front of us. Who do you want to go first?
Bathroom break.
Okay. All right. You know what? Before we left, I asked you who you would like to go 1st.
Mhm.
I have an answer. I want to go first. I want mine for you to be last.
You always read mine first.
I do?
You do.
Okay, we should probably alternate.
Yeah.
The last.
Last one, I went first. You read
Yeah.
mine first.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you also did the one before.
Okay, fine. Fine. You go first. All right. Spells your doom.
Okay, am I good?
All right.
So nervous.
You're nervous?
Yes, I'm nervous.
All right. Open that bad boy up.
Oh, this. Okay.
Let me go ahead and read it.
Let loose. Join me. We shall desperately fight for our lives in the forest.
The video game The Forest. So this is a duo. I want you to play with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah, that's not a big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
I was hoping I didn't have to play this game by myself.
no.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, not that bad.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna have me play that fucking like 2 hour long horror game that scared the shit out of you.
Oh, the 45-minute? Yeah.
Yeah. And I saw like the lettering. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die in real life. Okay, that's not that bad. I was thinking about like having a demand be us playing something together. I think that's okay. Yeah.
All right.
You want to? Can I see
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, I have to look at the thing. Why did you get the blender model? The blender model.
So we got the forest, right? We got
The
blender.
axe.
the blender model and the axe. I don't know what that is.
Is that
but-
the vagina creature?
Oh, that's a tree. It's
Oh,
sideways.
that is a tree. Oh, okay.
And yeah, that's
There's
some.
also a blender model.
Yeah, these are just basic guys. Well, okay. First of all, the forest is hard to get pictures of because it's just like in-game screenshots that people have.
Yeah.
The axe is essential. I was like, oh yeah, I can use that. That tree's important. I think. I don't
Okay,
remember.
word.
These are like the basic guys. So I was like, that's not too spoiler to show you. I've beaten the game, by the way. I don't know if I.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that.
yeah. Did you beat Sons of the Forest?
No. This could be set up for that. Who knows?
If the next one is Sons of the Forest, I'll just be mad.
You'll be mad?
Yeah, it'll be boring.
Well, what do you mean it'll be boring? Because I haven't beaten the game.
Yeah, but it
and
was
Ash
like the
doesn't-
forest and like the forest again.
Yeah, but I need someone to play. Ash doesn't want to play anymore. I gotta beat the game. Version 1.0 is out. So, I mean, what if the next one is? And then you'll be pissed and we'll be
then-
talking about the forest twice in a row.
Oh, viewer retention goes into the floor.
Okay. Oh, I should.
Probably get that.
A little nervous. I'm ready. Follow Ash Lynx, the boss of a street. Oh, I know what this. The street gang, as he uncovers a criminal conspiracy revolving around a drug in banana fish. I did not actually did not expect it to be banana fish.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I
I know. Me neither.
I thought I read. First of all, I knew it was gonna be an anime, but I read Boss of Street Gang. I was like, oh, this is gonna be 91 days or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
Which by the way, I almost watched recently.
Oh really?
Yeah. Um,
I I'm surprised you remembered that I like 90.
well, yeah, because
Yeah,
you recommended it. I was
I
like,
did. Yeah, I recommended it like a long time
yeah,
ago.
still haven't watched
Um.
it. But yeah, the only thing I know about Banana, I didn't know this is like a crime thing.
Oh yeah,
But
it's like a crime show.
okay,
Yeah.
the only thing I knew was Gay Boys. So
The gay boys.
yeah,
Yeah.
um, that's so this is gonna be good actually.
Yes.
So
So I was thinking about doing something. I'm still keeping that one in the. I'm still in the holster.
I know,
And then.
I know what. So what I thought it was gonna
Mhm,
be was a shitty anime, because
mhm.
you've been talking about how my time's coming. I've watched too many good anime.
Your
Um,
time is still coming. I'll
okay,
tell you that. Your time is still coming.
okay,
Um, because again, going back to like my experience with anime, um, I've watched a lot of bad anime,
mm-hmm,
and you haven't. You've watched like mid anime, but you haven't
yeah,
watched like shit.
yeah. Like I've watched Blood Sea, and that was like mid.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. Yeah, you watched Blood Sea mid. Like what other like anime have you watched?
I don't know, the first episode of Darling in the Franxx, which pretty good at the beginning. But you hate the
That show fucking sucks.
yeah yeah. Well, that's what I've heard, and that's why I haven't watched more. Um,
I told you to stop watching it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, a whole lot. I'm sure I've watched like some other okay stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, why would I watch something that's bad? You know?
Well, you watch it not knowing it's bad because it's 2012 and everyone says it's really good.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
God,
luckily it's not 2012 anymore,
God,
and I'm never gonna see a shitty anime. So
that's not true.
never gonna see it.
That's not true.
Or I might with
But
this.
Banana Fish is something I watched back during COVID, and it was uh, I've never had anything make me feel the way Fish made me feel.
Really.
Never
That's
in my entire life.
interesting. This could that makes me think this could recreate. I don't think it can, but I've had that experience with, everything everywhere.
Mm.
Like I don't know if anything will ever make me feel that way. Um, but I mean, if I'm looking forward to it. The Banana Fish.
Um, it is it's something that me and Griffin bonded over after I watched it. Um, it's it's extremely good. I was sitting there and I was scrambling. I was like, I could make you do this, which was my original idea. I didn't want to do it yet. I didn't want to do it yet. And then I had another idea. I was like, I want to make you watch something. I make you play all these games. I gotta make you watch something. Like looking up, I was like, what anime have I even watched? I was just scrolling through, and then I see Banana Fish. I was like, what am I doing? Immediately, I was like, of course this.
Mhm.
Why did I forget about this? I have to do this.
Okay. I'm excited. We're gonna have adventures in the forest, which we will actually beat the game now. By the way,
Yeah.
that was not we are beating the game.
Okay, cool.
Because when we played it before, and we
Yes.
just fucked around, didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
I know the meta, kind of.
And bro knows the meta.
um, yeah, I think I'm just gonna let you kind of take the lead because I know where to go and
Okay.
stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I guess. See, I wanted to do a duo thing. I just was waiting for the chance uh for you to do something that's short and not like a 40-hour Yakuza game. Um but so this is perfect. This is like
24
probably
episodes.
what?
24
Oh,
episodes.
24.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're anime episodes.
Okay. So
So.
it'll be about what, like 8 hours probably. So
Yeah. Around 6 to 8, something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was the episode. Much to the demand of our most loyal viewer, it was a shorter one. Um Under 2 hours, actually.
I think, yeah, this is by far the shortest one.
Oh,
These games that we played were very short, and the show I watched is very
yeah.
short.
And then Doom was short.
Doom was very short.
Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about with Doom. Just it's a lot of the same shit.
Thinking about the game.
Yeah. I did keep it downloaded for a bit because I was like, oh, I could do a second playthrough, but I've deleted it. I thought about it a bit longer. I think I've had my fill for a bit.
You could go play Eternal.
Yeah, it was to the point. So I was not sleeping the best. By my own doing. And I was like, oh shit, we're gonna record soon. I have to grind this out. So it was to the point where I would be walking around outside or something, and I would feel like I was playing Doom. And I was like, yeah, I've had enough for a bit. So I'll probably just play Eternal in like a year from now or something.
It's crazy. The next Doom
Um,
game comes out at the end of the year.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot
There's
about
a
that.
new Doom game coming out. Yeah.
And then you've indoctrinated me like with Yakuza. Now I'm experiencing the new thing
Yeah.
at the same time. Okay. Well,
You
that
gotta
was
play more Yakuza also.
yeah, I gotta play one before I can even watch the show, I think. What it
Yes,
seems
yeah.
like.
It's based off of the game, yeah.
And it comes out next month. Actually, in 2 months.
You wanna watch that together?
I mean, yeah, good. I gotta play one. What if I don't play one though?
You gotta play one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Damn.
We can delay the next episode so you can play one.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Well, that was the episode. That was Madoka X Doom or Doom X Madoka, whichever one I put.
Oh, it could be like thumbnail could be like Doom Guy with Madoka's hair.
That'd be pretty good. Or like how people put Doom Guy with Isabel.
Isabel, yeah.
Could do something with I don't know.
Yeah. Yes.
Because it's like similar vibe.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the episode. I think we're done. I think anything you want to say?
No.
You want to do your thing?
And done.